Hello, everyone. I just wanted to pop on and say hello and let you guys know I was thinking about you. I'm sitting here out on the deck, just chilling and enjoying this beautiful breeze. And I thought that, come on and sit down with me and take your seat, and let's just sit here and just chill. Um, I wanted to update you on my weight loss situation and what my blood work said and what the doctor said and all of that stuff. Um, oh wow, there's a plane, but I don't see any chemtrails today. That's good. All right, so let me just go ahead and jump right into it. Um, I went to the emergency room, well, the urgent care, and I had EKG done, I had a blood work done, and I had x-ray done to find out why I am having 24 hours, 7 days a week, constant heart palpitations, racing heart, fluttering heart, waking up in the middle of the night with a fluttering heart, blah, blah, blah. Increased appetite lately, and extreme fatigue. I mean, extreme fatigue to the point where going from room to room is exhausting. Standing up and cooking food is exhausting. Sleeping, just getting up and then 4 hours later, got to go back to bed and go to sleep. So I got some of the blood work results, and it said that my TSH levels are very low. They are they're 0.034, which is very low, which means that my doctor has over medicated me on my thyroid medication. And now my the hormones, that the thyroid stimulating hormones, are not working on their own. They said it's very complicated. So I'm supposed to have the racing heart. I'm supposed to have the palpitations because everything is so messed up now. But I'm supposed to have increased appetite, but with weight loss. That part's not happening. Oh, of course, that part wouldn't be happening. That's just my luck, right? Instead, I have gained 5 pounds. The last time I reported to you guys, I had gained 4 pounds in 1 month. Well, I weighed myself today and I had gained 1 more pound. Now, that could be because I haven't gone to the bathroom. I have been constipated. I haven't been going as much, and I probably need a really good detox. The level of stress that I'm under because of all of this definitely could play a factor in it. So I'm not going to get too stressed out about that 1 pound, because that's like 1 pound in a week. And I worked out 4 days last week. This week I missed yesterday because Wednesday I was diagnosed with bronchitis, and that was the day that I went into the emergency care, and so I was stressed out. So I came home and I took off the next day. I wish I hadn't have, but then again, it probably wouldn't have made a difference one way or the other. I wanted to bake a birthday cake for myself, which I did, and I ate a few slices of birthday cake. Am I that bad off that I can't even have my own birthday cake? So, you know, I would love to have a slice right now. I made a vanilla pound cake, 7-Up pound cake style, where you beat one egg in at a time to give it that density and that thickness. And I took a protein shake and made caramel flavored pudding, fat-free pudding, to put over top of it. It is so good, y'all. It is so good, y'all. If you love vanilla pound cake and if you love caramel, you would love this cake that I made. I thought that would be better than going to a store and getting a store-bought birthday cake, because my cake doesn't have soy in it. It doesn't have a whole bunch of other additives and stuff in it, But either way, when your thyroid is not working, it is not working. You can't eat anything. you probably can't even be a raw vegan, because being a raw vegan will probably cause you to gain weight as well. So I don't know if I really gained this 1 pound. I'm just gonna, but I don't know, guys. I'm waiting on the Lord, and He is helping me, because it's like, if I hadn't went to the emergency care, I would not have known that my thyroid, my TSH, was so low. The only reason I went to emergency care was because of the heart palpitations. But at the same time, I was feeling nauseous, and I asked Gary to help me get Gappy so that I wouldn't have to bend down to get her out of the cabinet, so that I could take her to her doctor's appointment. And in the process of him doing that, he was sleepy, he was groggy. He had just got up to go pee. And I was like, oh yes, I'm glad Gary got up to go pee, because now I can ask him to help me get Gappy so that I can take her to the vet. And I just asked him, can he just get her out of the cabinet so I don't have to bend over, because I was feeling nauseous. And I was feeling nauseous because I had worked out and I hadn't eaten anything afterward. I went too long without eating something afterward. And that's what happens, especially if your thyroid is not working properly. And in the process of him doing that, he grabbed her the wrong way. She scratched the heck out of him. He tripped and fell and hit his head up against the wall. And it was in a crooked way, like in an angle where it could have broke his neck. So he was cussing and fussing, and he was pissed off. And so after I took Gappy, and her blood work came out good, Gappy's in better health than all of us. So I told him on the way to I'll bring Gappy home, and then I'll pick him up and I'll take him to emergency care. And that's what I did. So it was a domino effect. If he had not slipped and fell, if I had not got nauseous, after, I had worked out, then I would have never went to the emergency care, because I would have just came home and I just would have went to sleep. If I didn't have to take Gappy to the doctors, to her vet, it would have never happened, because I would have worked out earlier. I would have came home, I would have stretched, I would have ate, I would have did what I was supposed to do, and I would have went to bed. So, when you ask God to help you, when you ask God to work things out for you, be prepared for the process of it, because that's what it was. It was a process to get me where I'm at right now. I should have taken my tail to the emergency care for heart palpitations a long time ago. I let this thing go too long without doing anything about it. So God said, well, I'm just going to have to stir up a storm in her life so that she will go. It's unfortunate that Gary had to suffer. It was unfortunate that, it happened the way that it happened, but it happened. And now I'm getting the help that I need. I did not take my thyroid medication at all today. I want to go ahead and just decrease it from 100 mcg to 75, because obviously something has shifted in my thyroid that has made me sick again. There's no stability, there's no consistency in my life through this part of postmenopause. I thought postmenopause meant it would be over. It's not over. I'm still transitioning from one thing to the other. And here's the part that pisses me off the most is I should have checked my levels. I have always been consistent in reading my own blood work, comparing it to the previous blood work, staying on top of things. But I've been so tired, so exhausted, so stressed out, that when the last blood work came in June, I didn't even bother to even look at the test results at all, let alone compare them to the previous one. And the doctor said, oh, you're doing good, you're doing good. I was not doing good. Did he not compare the notes from the previous blood work? Did he not notice? How could he not notice that my TSH levels were declining? Or did it just happen just like that? Was it something that just happened, like an overnight thing? Did it just happen after the last blood work was done? How could this have been missed? So now my other doctor that prescribes me the Semaglutide and the estrogen and the progesterone, says that he wants me to go and get blood work done right away for insulin resistance and some other stuff. And he says because you should not be gaining weight on semaglutide. You should be not gaining weight at all. And I increased my dosage to 60 units, y'all. 60 units. Okay? And he did not increase the price at all. 60 units. And I'm still not losing weight. Okay, ask me this question. Am I fasting? Am I eating extremely healthy? Have I cut out carbs? No, I have not. No, I have not. I ate a steak burger from Outback with a baked potato as opposed to a McDonald's hamburger and French fries. Which one do you think would have been the best for me? I'm going to go and say the McDonald's burger, because a little small hamburger from McDonald's and a little small child-sized fry is nowhere near as many calories as a higher quality of Outback Steakhouse burger. Instead of the French fries, I had a baked potato. I only had half. I think they grilled that baked potato with butter, because that baked potato had a little bit of flavor and a little bit of kick to it. So I cannot win. I cannot win. I have to eat chicken breast and green leafy vegetables and juice, and that's it. That's all I can eat, especially with my thyroid being kaput. You know, I'm hungry right now, but I'm scared to eat. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm scared to eat. I was going to go and make me a keto bread sandwich with a slice of tomato and some lettuce, a half a slice of non-dairy cheese, 2 slices of turkey breast, and I was going to have a half a serving of wedding soup. I'm scared to eat, y'all. I'm scared to freaking eat. Everybody else out here losing weight, and I am so freaking happy for them. And I'm sitting here gaining weight. All that weight that I lost on Mounjaro feels like I'm just going to gain it all right back. And I'm just wasting my money spending $300 a month on semaglutide, and the semaglutide ain't working because my thyroid ain't working, which is probably causing insulin resistance and all of this other stuff. But I'm trusting in the Lord. Okay? I'm angry. I'm sad right now. I feel the 5 pounds. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel that my fingers look bigger. My wrists look bigger. I feel fat deposits in my inner thigh and in my underarm. I can feel where there is a heaviness that wasn't there before. And it's just going to keep on going. It's not going to just stop at this 5 pounds. I'm going to keep on gaining. And you know, just hear me out, guys. This is God's way of saying there's a problem. I'm making you aware of it, and we're gonna go through this process, and I'm gonna be there for you. I'm not gonna move your mountain, but I'm gonna reveal the issue to you, and I'm gonna give you the strength to climb. I'm gonna direct your path, you know, and it's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. But it hurts, y'all. The process of God giving me help is hurting, because it's devastating that all those months, maybe that was why another reason why I didn't lose more weight on Mounjaro like everybody else did. I should have lost way more than 18 pounds on Mounjaro. But heck, I'd gain it right back as soon as I stopped. The semaglutide at 60 units ain't cutting it. I don't know what the heck to do, except just not eat at all. Just scare me to death. Just scare me to that point that I don't eat. Now listen, I've even been drinking detox. I've been drinking kale and cucumber and apple smoothies. I've been drinking them almost every day. They're 160 calories for a big large cup. I don't even drink a cup a day, maybe like half a day. So, I figured, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm at my wit's end with this postmenopausal bull crap. I'm at my wit's end with this weight loss thing, it feels, and I'm emphasizing it feels like I'm just damned to, and I mean damned like DAMNED, like I am damned to be fat and sick for the rest of my life until Christ comes and gets me out of here. That's what it feels like. But I know better than that. I expect to come out of this with a testimony. If all I have to do is just adjust the dosage of my thyroid medication, if that's all this is, then great. But I gotta fast for 12 hours. So we can't celebrate my birth, to get that blood work done. So we can't celebrate my birthday this Saturday because he's got to work and the beaches are going to be crowded and all blah, blah, blah. So it's just going to be just a regular, ordinary day for me. I'm just going to pretend like I'm not even having a birthday. I don't even feel like celebrating my birthday. What for? Celebrate turning 55 and fatter? That's nothing to celebrate. So when Wednesday comes, that's when I'm supposed to go and go to the get the blood work done. And so I'm gonna go get the blood work done at LabCorp from Dr. Fisher. 2 pages of blood work that need to be done. As soon as I leave there, I'm going to go across the street to Quest and then get lab work done from them, from Dr. Van Antwerp. So I'm going to fast for 12 hours for 2 doctors and get blood work done from 2 different places all on one day. And then after I leave there, I'm going to eat something because I know I can guarantee y'all I'm going to be nauseous. So after that, I'm going to get some breakfast from somewhere and then head straight to the beach Wednesday morning and just relax there. And I told y'all that I was going to go to Mission Barbecue to get my free birthday meal. Well, I am going to do that, but I'm just not going to eat everything that I had planned on eating, And will I go to Hobby Lobby? I don't know. Depends on how sick I'll be feeling. I look at women who are my age and older, and they got it going on. They're going to stores, they're going and they're living their life, and they're thin, and they're enjoying the summer weather, and it just feels like I am cursed. That's what it feels like. I feel like I am cursed. I'm just saying emphasis on the word feel. Because I know better, because I know the God that I serve, and I know that everything happens for a reason, and no cross, no crown, right? No cross, no crown. It doesn't happen against you, it happens for you. Everything is happening for a reason. My life is in his hands, and also you reap what you sow. So I know all that, I believe all that. I'm just emphasizing the word feel. I feel like I have been effed over. I feel like a failure. Think of all the F words. I feel like a failure. I feel effed over. I feel effed up. It's a feeling. My husband, the same thing. He feels cheated. He has his negative feelings, because of his degenerated disc and his scoliosis in the spine. It bothers him that there are certain things that he cannot do in life because of his spine. If it wasn't for his muscle, I'm telling you guys, his spine looks so bad because it's all ate up deteriorated from arthritis and the disease and everything like that. So, if he slips and falls, he could literally be paralyzed. That's how fragile his spine is. Now, he's not a weak man. He's not a fragile man at all. He's definitely all boy, but his spine is so fragile. So he really could have been paralyzed from that fall. His brother, the same way. His brother is in worse condition than him and I put together. So, we got to be grateful. We got to be thankful, because it can turn ugly quick, real quick. Just like my situation turned real ugly real quick. I cannot believe that my TSH, thyroid stimulating hormones, is that low, that it's off the chart, like off the chart low. 0.045 is the lowest that you can go to be normal. I'm 0.034. Where did this insulin resistance come from? Where did all this come from? I have been on this thyroid medication for a long time, and then all of a sudden, things just, I don't know. I never wanted to be on this in the first place. I was on the bioidentical thyroid hormones, and I was doing so well on them, losing weight and feeling good, and then all of a sudden the pigs are bad. And then the company had this major recall on the medication that I so desperately needed. And now I have to take this synthetic stuff, and, like I said, it's like the human body, especially for women, it's so complicated, and it's so hard to pinpoint different things, but I do have an appointment with an endocrinologist October the 11th. That's the soonest that they could get a new patient in. So, I'm pissed off. I really am, but I'm also grateful that it didn't get worse. I'm grateful. My heart racing so much and palpitation so much, it made me feel like I am going to have a heart attack. And I felt like, well, if I'm going to have a heart attack, so be it, as long as I have a heart attack and die, because I'm ready to get out of here. So I'm not going to run away from a heart attack, but instead of me having the heart attack, my sister-in-law had a heart attack and she passed away. I just found that out yesterday. So yesterday was devastating news, really devastating news. My brother has been with this woman for 22 years, and she said to him the night before that she didn't feel good and that she was having headaches and blah blah blah, and he was like, he had to go to work. He still had to get up and go to work, and got up and he went to work and blah blah blah. Next time he came around, he called her to check on her or whatever. She didn't answer the phone. Come to find out, she had died of a heart attack. And I would have gladly had traded places with her, y'all. Please don't misunderstand me, but I would have traded places with her. I would rather it had been me. I really would have. She had just started college. She's about my age, and she wanted to do something different with her life. Had only been in college for 3 days. I would have gladly traded places with her. I'm serious. I don't want to be here. I don't. As blessed as I am, I have been like this for a long time. Trust me. This ain't just because of menopause. I've been like this for a very long time. A person who just longs to be in heaven with Christ, and I've had a pretty rough life, but I've had a pretty blessed life as well. But I've always had that mentality that so my situation is not the end of the world, blah 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 blah, but I hate being fat, especially an unattractive fat. You can be fat, but if the fat is in the right place, y'all, you can rock it. But if you built funny and you shape funny, you can't wear stuff because you you don't, you shape funny, you don't look as attractive. There are so many plus size women out here who be rocking it because the fat is in the right places. But if the fat is not in the right place, you funny looking. You funny looking and you feel funny. You know, it's as simple as that. I have no problem with being overweight, long as the weight is in the right place, you know. So that's the thing that's going on with me, and I thought I would just hop on and, give you guys an update about what is going on. I hope y'all enjoyed my little FaceTime video last night, because I know that I always give you views like this, but I'm going to be honest with you. I have no enjoyment in looking at my face while I'm talking to you guys. I know you guys prefer the face on face, the FaceTime thing, where you can see the person that you're talking to. And I respect that. So I will try to do more of that. But it is like, I just don't like looking at my face when I'm talking. So I'll get over it. I'll get over it. But we're almost at 30 minutes. So I just wanted to update you guys and let y'all know what we have discovered so far. 9 times out of 10, this stuff will be able to be fixed. So, God might have allowed me to gain 10 pounds. I might gain everything back that I lost. But I'm sure he's going to work something out. I'm scared to eat right now. So, as long as I don't get nauseous, I'm not going to eat. I mean, I don't even know if the kale drink has got too much sugar in it for me to eat because of the apples that they put in it, But, oh Lord, there's a yellow jacket flying right around me. Oh yeah, speaking of, let me see. See the little bee? I don't know if y'all can see it. He might be gone now, but there he is. He just flew away. Nope, there he is again. Long as I be still, he won't sting me. But the bee that I rescued, guys, her name is Annie, and she's a female bee. She's a carpenter bee, and she's in my bedroom right now. I pet her every day. I feed her raw, organic, unfiltered honey every day. I put a little bit of honey on a little spoon, and she climbs on the spoon and she eats the honey. And I pet her, and I made a little bed for her. And the little bed is, I slid the little bed inside of a large coffee cup, and she's tucked away in the pillow. Matter of fact, I'll show you. I'll show it to you. Hold on. See, there she is. There's Annie. See her eyes blinking? And those stains that you see, that's honey that that she got on her little hands. And so those are little honey stains. But yep, there's little Annie. And she's sweet and she's friendly. Hey, Annie. And so, yeah, she's alive and well and she's doing good, but she just can't fly. All right, guys, so I'm out of here. I will see y'all in the next video. Please keep me in your prayers as I keep you all in my prayers. No matter what, God is with us. So I will see y'all in the next video.